Something like 20% of all of the value that we produce in the country, called GDP, comes from agriculture. And because it's so important to the country, it has to be important to Safaricom.
Habari yenu?
Nzuri sana.
Kwa majina naitwa Letoya. Na nyinyi naongea na nani?
Naongea na Daniel Mwasia majina yangu.
Na
unaongea na Catherine Waiwa.
Okay. Sasa tuende mnionyeshe vile tusiupima.
Tuende na debe?
Tuende na debe.
Sawa. Sasa unaanza hapa.
Hizo za kijani kibichi.
Unachukua ile mbichi. Sasa hii ni sawa, haina bichi. Tunaweka haina matawi. Tunaweka kwa ndoo. Sasa tunamwaga kwa mashine.
Sasa hii moja 60 bob. Ndio hii moja 60 bob.
Sasa Catherine, hiyo biashara yote ya token, unaona afadhali tungeifanya na M-Pesa? Unaona itakusaidiaje?
Itanisaidia sababu ni akiba. Nikiweka kwa simu itanisaidia baadaye.
Okay.
Sasa M-Pesa ni poa. Juu ukiwa na pesa cash, matumishi utasiharibu. Lakini ukiwa kwa M-Pesa usave ya leo, ya kesho kutwa, mpaka ifikie ile kiwango unataka.
The main activities here actually is the management of macadamia, the nuts, and the orchard in itself.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you manage your workers from the office? Is there a system that actually enables you to see when they're working, or do you have to come to the orchard just to see what they're doing?
Administratively, we do it from the office.
Okay.
But operationally, we've got to go to them in the field.
Wow, maybe Safaricom can come on board and see how we can help you be able to manage both the administrative and operational at the same time. What are the other challenges that you experience with what you're providing me today?
If I could be able to pay my workers through your services,
yes,
it would be better.
Yes, I saw that.
I wouldn't be carrying money up and down or handling money.
That's true.
We should go digital.
We're going to make you digital. Are you ready to go digital?
In fact, I would love it.
Okay.
At the peak, sometimes we top 3,000, 3,500 workforce. For years, we have operated the analog way, where it is cash, give me, I give you. But that is a risk. We have lost quite a bit of money because of robbery. But if we were to partner with Safaricom on the M-Pesa platform to make the buying easier, to reduce our losses on purchase of the raw materials, we call it, the nuts, from the field.
On the CFA side, Connected Farmer Alliance, it's actually based on purchasing nuts product from outgrowers, small-scale farmers in our main regions of macadamia growth. If, for instance, you actually decide to partner with Kenya Nut in regards to, especially those roadshows, selling some of those products out there, it helps. There's a host of farmers out there. You're looking at thousands of farmers, and new farmers are actually growing every year because we too sell seedlings. That partnership on Kenya Nut and Safaricom increasing agribusiness is key.
I'm Grant Brook. I'm one of the directors at Twiga Foods. We distribute produce to small vendors and kiosk owners and shop owners across the city. There are 18,000 small vendors and kiosk owners in Nairobi alone. We move hundreds of thousands of shillings a day in and out. That means that all of our farmer payments are done via Lipa na M-Pesa through a corporate account.
Our tuk-tuks right now already, they have GPS devices. At the end of the day, we track
routes to make sure people are where they need to be. On the sales side, it's all app-based and it's very clear how revenue is done. And how. So every farmer with us has a unique ID that's built into the IT infrastructure. So at the end of every day, they log in what they want, bananas, pineapples, tomatoes. We make sure it's delivered the next day, and then at the conclusion of the financial day at 7 or 8 p.m. as they're getting ready to place the order for the following day, they just M-Pesa in and put a new confirmation code to us. What would be helpful is if Mshwari could work into that trade scenario a little bit more institutionally. If we were there saying this is a contractual supplier with us, we'll use an M-Pesa lending system to provide that day trade credit and then return to us.
Yunia.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Yes, so tell us about your operation.
What is happening here is we are bringing our produce direct from the farm to the kiosks, to the retailers that you see in the estates. So here, Mama Hope's order has just been loaded and it's going to be taken to her kiosk in the next few minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
And how did she place the order?
We place our orders, she placed her order through SMS, which was then forwarded to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just follow. Odi.
Karibu.
Mama Hope. Habari ya masiku?
Mzuri sana.
Unaendelea vipi?
Vizuri sana.
Sasa nakuletea ile ndizi ambayo ulikuwa umesema. Gari imefika na mjamaa ameingia.
Lakini umechelewa sana.
Leo traffic bwana. Traffic.
Lakini mazani nilipiga simu nikaambiwa tu mko hapa karibu.
Na ni nini ambayo unapenda juu ya Safaricom? Hata kama
Imeturahisisha maisha. Unaona kama saa hii. Mimi saa hii naweza pika tu simu. Nataka sukuma, nataka nyanya, nataka kitunguu. Unaona saa hiyo zimekuja. Pesa. Natuma pesa. Naweza kosa kwenda kwa soko the whole week.
Haya. So, nitapitia siku nyingine? Asante sana mama. All right. Okay.
It's been a tremendous experience today spending the day with the farmers. In our interactions, they've said M-Pesa would be fantastic for them to use as a store of the cash, which they can then withdraw at a later date to make use of. In that sense, we are truly transforming lives through financial inclusion.
From what we've seen today, Kenya nuts are nuts about their business. Now here's where Safaricom comes in. We need to make sure that we leverage our own assets to maximize on their investment, because when we do that, they will be at their best and we will deliver for ourselves and be our best.
Wow, what a day this has been. So for us, it is about time that we think about Kenya nuts and begin to think about the processes and tailor products that are suitable to be able to address some of these needs. Because if we do this, we will be successful as a company, and Kenya Nut as a customer will definitely be successful.
What has been most insightful and what I've learned from my visit to Twiga Fruits is that they've used a lot of macroeconomic information to determine where their business is going. I think we as Safaricom need to take that step back and say, we have to start our journey all over again with our customers in mind.
Today we had an opportunity to interact with one of SME customers. I believe we do have an opportunity actually to help them make their business run in a better way.
Kenya is all about agriculture. Kenya is about opportunities. Safaricom, we have seen a lot of missed opportunities, but the challenge is great.
As a farmer, I have to say that we cannot afford not to focus on the agribusiness sector. We at Safaricom have a huge opportunity to be able to make a big difference in the lives of farmers in this country who are looking up to find a partner who they can work with to help them to realize their ambition.
What is Safaricom's plans on engaging teens like me in the agribusiness sector?
I think one of the challenges we've got with agriculture is that young people aren't going into agriculture. We have to move away from just the physical, hard labor and start to use technology to deliver some solutions.
Did you hate vegetables like me?
Is my mother watching this?